Good morning, guys. Today's lab day. I'm in my room, straightening my hair, getting ready. It's like 6 right now, and I have to leave here by 7. So I'm gonna get ready, and then I'll show you guys like around. I'll show you guys her clinic and all that good stuff. So I'm so excited to meet her today. But yes, I will update you guys soon once I'm heading out the door. Alright guys, today's lab day. Super excited. This is a little fit. I'm just wearing literally leggings and a little crop top. And then what I'm bringing with me, so I have all my monies for labs. I have my AirPods, hand sanitizer. I brought extra money for my surgery, my passport, my ID, and some snacks. For after labs, when I'm in the car, a wipe so I can refresh before I see Duran. And I'm gonna bring my asthma pump. I actually had to take out my hand sanitizer and add in my asthma pump and my charger instead. Guys, I'm just waiting for the driver, but let me show you the recovery house real quick. So that's the kitchen. This is like when you walk in. This is like the little room where I'm chilling. That's upstairs. And it's like 3 different floors, because like the second floor, they have like a little lounge area there. And then my little space upstairs I showed you guys. But yeah. Alright guys, so we're in the car. We had to turn around because I think another girl has to go to like her appointments too. So yeah, I'm about to be on my way to labs. I'm so like excited. Alright guys, check it out. So they just came. They come here a lot to deliver the pillows. It was $35. It's Natalie Boppy pillows. They deliver to your surgery when you get surgery. But they just came here to the clinic. This is what the outside looks like. Alright, so the door on the left is where you go down for labs. The one I zoomed in on is Duran's office. Okay, so down the hallway, all the way at the end, on the left is where you go for your cardiograph, which is of your heart, and where you see the pulmonologist, I believe that's how you say it. And then here on the right is where you get your blood work and you take your urine test. Story time. So I am going to completely break down how all of today went. So I tried taking as many videos as I could for you guys, without being weird. I tried, guys. It's like not as easy. Like, I don't know, when I like met Duran, I was like so freaking nervous. I feel like I was meeting a famous person. So I just didn't have the courage to be like, can I record this? Plus I had to get like literally naked in front of her, so I don't really know how I would have recorded that. But she did take my pictures and everything, so you guys are gonna be seeing that on Instagram, I'm sure. She made me do like 100 little spin arounds, do it slow, do it like this. She took pictures, so I'm excited. I hope she does my videos and puts them on Instagram. But all right, let's get to the shades. So when I got there, I left the recovery house around 6:40. He was here like exactly on time, and the traffic was crazy because we got home really fast after all the labs. But yeah, I don't know, I guess just the morning traffic is like intense. So like if you really want to be there at 7 on the dot, like as soon as they open. But even though I was texting the girls in the WhatsApp group and WhatsApp group, whatever, they're like, yeah, they're not even here yet. So like Duran and them and Castro, all them doesn't even get there till like 7:30. So I wasn't worried about it. I got there around like 8, I want to say 8ish. When I walked in, there was so many people in there. I was like, what the heck? It was like a bunch of girls, but the thing is, a lot of girls come with like their friend, their family members, so not everyone there is getting surgery. So right, so this is Duran's office right here. Castro sits back there, and then this little room back here is where you do your evaluation with Duran. You walk in, say hey to Castro. It's like, hey, I'm here for surgery. She's like, okay, wait your turn to fill out a tablet. There's a tablet that they pass around, and you need to put all your information in there, all that stuff. Then you just sit and wait, and then when it's your turn, Castro will call you over. You go behind the desk with her, and she starts asking you a bunch of questions. Their English is perfect. Castro talked to me in perfect English. Duran talked to me in perfect English. Literally, there's a guy. His name is Brandon. I'm pretty sure that was his name. Spoke perfect English to me, and he takes you around to get your test. So Cash will be like, okay, take her to go get her lung test and then bring her back. And then when you come back, she's like, okay, go take her to do her blood test now. So they like definitely have a whole little, you know, they have it organized. I don't know how it used to be in CPLA, but I just remember girls like, you would just have to go figure out where you were going. You know what I mean? So I love that they have him there showing us where to go. But I did in the video show you guys like around. It's not big. I mean, I was talking to the other girls that were there that had already got surgery, and I think you go up to the second floor the day of surgery to do your anesthesia and all that stuff. But we'll find out tomorrow. But so I'm gonna try to not like drag out all of this. But pretty much after I talked with Castro, she told the Brandon kid to take me to see the pulmonologist, which is for your lungs. So I was really scared about that, like the most, because I know all of my other tests were good. Because if you guys watch my other videos, you guys know I did all like a bunch of pre-op tests in the States before I came out here. So I didn't come out here for no reason, like and everything was like in the green. So I was just nervous about the breathing test. So that shit was hard. I had to do it like 4 times. So when you do it, it's like a tube, and you need to breathe in like a big breath. He's like, take a big breath in, and then he's like, breathe out fast, like that's how you have to do it. So you have to breathe in and then like hard, and then keep blowing after you just blew out all your air mad hard, because you have to blow out hard, and then keep blowing for like 6 seconds after that with no air. And then like I would be, and then right, he's like, keep blowing, keep blowing. I'm like, and then you can't breathe in like that. Every time I would breathe back in, he's like, I failed, because you can't breathe back in. So you literally have to breathe in, and then we get to do it hard, and then just keep blowing. Even if you have no air coming out, it's like, even if there's no air coming out, just don't breathe back in. I'm like, okay, I can do that. So boom, after like 4 tries, finally did that. I saw a little green smiley face pop on the screen, and I was like, okay, lit. Boom. That was easy. Boom. Paid $100. Went back to meet with Castro, because he took me halfway through like doing my questions with her, because she's like, okay, is no one else in the lung room? Go take her real quick. And then she's like, Jackie, come back when you're done. So I came back, finished doing that. Boom, went into my blood. So I took a video of that. You guys will see that. The blood you already pay. You pay $450 for your blood, $450 for the blood, and then $100 for your TAC, which is done elsewhere. Everyone has to do that, and it's done elsewhere. It's close. It's close to the clinic. What's your name? Jacqueline.
You have the period? The period? Menstruation?
Not really, because I have an IUD. So I don't think I did.
Yeah. I do the same. Everything black. And then when it comes by different places, so they want dress.
Which one?
But I don't like colorful photos. So.
All right, and then after my blood work, I went back, and then Castro told me, okay, last thing I have to do is my cardiograph. So then I went back, and you meet with another lady there. You don't pay anything. I didn't have to pay anything for that. And you just lay on a table. She tells you to take your shirt and bra off. She puts all these little things on you, and you just lay there. You don't move. You could breathe like normal, and it just like, you know, records your heart for a couple seconds, and then boom. She asks you a couple questions in the beginning, and boom, that's that. Then went back to the office, meet with Castro one more time. She said, okay, wait, you're gonna see Duran, and then you just wait for Duran. So then I saw Duran, blah, blah, blah. She told me to get undressed. Super quick. She like went over all the questions that Castro asked me when you came in. Went over all that. And then takes your pictures, does all that. And then she wasn't like confirming my surgery for tomorrow because she said, okay, well, you do have to go get a couple more labs. But if everything should be good tomorrow morning when you come in, you know, you should be getting your surgery. But she's like, I do have to, you know, get that paperwork before I say yes or no. So that was it. Saw her, said thank you. She had to go do a surgery, and then boom, talked to Castro. She said, okay, boom, here are your, oh, I missed the part. Moving back to the cardiograph lady that measures your heart. So she was like, I'm gonna want you to do one more test because you used to be overweight. So maybe some people wouldn't have to do this extra step. For sure, everybody has to do the TAC, which I'm gonna explain to you guys now what that is. But the 2 extra tests I had to do, the one was because I was overweight, and then the other one was for my thyroid. So there's that. But the TAC, everyone has to do. It's at a different location. The address is literally on the back of the receipt that they give you, that you give to the people. And that I took a video of. It is like a skinny board that you lay on. You have to take your shirt and bra off again. They ask you a bunch of questions before you go in. That is the only part where they don't speak English. You're gonna want to have either Google apps or Google Translate download on your phone, or just go on Google. Luckily I would like understand Spanish, but they're so sweet. The lady already had Google on her phone ready to go because she could just tell. But I was like, I understand, you could talk to me in Spanish, you know. But yeah, have that app ready to go if when you go to the other testing locations. And thankfully my driver like came in to everything with me. He was super sweet. But yeah, so TAC test, you lay on a table, put your arms up, you go into like the circle machine. I think it's like just like a CAT scan or something. That you get your results right there on a CD. So I'll show you guys that now. All right, so I have to go to 2 separate places. I have to go here, which everyone goes here. Mom to go here, do a TAC, so 1. She told me this place gives you a receipt right away in your hand. This place is because I had thyroid, and they're gonna give me a receipt that she's gonna scan here tomorrow, and then I'll see an endo something. I'll see someone else tomorrow here in the morning before surgery. And then this was because I was overweight and had weight loss surgery. So this is the 3rd place I have to go to. So this is the name of that place, and this is the name of this place for the thyroid. Check in and give them your TAC form. Then you go around the building, and that's the room that you go in to do the test. And then when I turn real quick, you see the desk. That's where you check in and do all your questions. And then this is the machine you go on. The CD results are in this folder. All right, so the next video that I show you guys is a green building. And that's where I went to do more blood work. It was just more blood work, like how I showed in the video. Same thing, they used the same arm. So that was for my thyroid, and that place is the place that gave me the receipt. It had like a barcode on it, and they told me that at 7 o'clock at night, my results would be up. They gave me a login and password, so if I wanted to check my results. So I'm assuming that is the paper that I bring to Castro tomorrow to check my results. And then after that, I went to the endocardiologist, I believe it was. And that place is because I was overweight, so they wanted to look at my heart better. So pretty much, oh, also guys, the place for the thyroid, they only take pesos or card. They didn't take, I was like, oh, how much is it in dollars? They're like, we don't take dollars. So I had to pay with my card. It came out to $25, so that was cool. So then the next place that I went to for the endocardiologist, that was $100. And so that place, I just had to, again, take off my shirt and bra. They gave me a gown, and then they pretty much did like an ultrasound of my heart. And when I was all done with that, I asked the guy that was doing it, I was like, how does everything look? Does it look good? And he was like, your heart looks beautiful and it's perfect. It looks great. And I was like, awesome. So then the nurse brought me back out. She's like, just wait here for a little bit and we will give you your results. And then I also show you guys my results. It's just a couple papers and then some like printouts. I believe they're called sonograms of my heart. So that I have to also bring tomorrow to the clinic. And then also the TAC that I went to, that one you already pay for in Duran's office when you pay the $450 and the $100. So there was no charge for that. This building is where I had to go to draw blood for my thyroid. And then this building right here is where I had to go to do my echocardiogram, where they did the sonogram of my heart. And this is the results from that test that you get the day that you do the test. Make sure you leave with your results. Definitely bring some snacks with you because you're not allowed to eat before your labs. So after, you'll thank me, trust me. All right, guys, I just got back to the recovery house. I am exhausted. I wound up getting my, my HIPAA. Remember how I told you guys they took it away from me on the airplane? So my driver took me to CSIP, which is another, clinic. And they have the pharmacy literally right next to it. So this is, the Spanish version of HIPAA. I'm getting all of my money ready for surgery tomorrow. And I'm going to eat real quick and then I'm going to come back and explain to you, I guess I might as well just let you guys know I was able to save $150 because 100 was for Duran, they COVID test, and 50 was for the recovery house. But neither of them test anymore, so I saved $150 there. And then I saved $30 here because the TAC, I wasn't charged $130. I have my receipt somewhere. From Duran, look. I only had to pay $150 or $450, which I had on here, $450 for labs, which is the blood work, and the urine test. And then it says TAC was $130, but I was only charged $100. So I saved $30 there. The pulmonologist is the breathing test, which was $100. That was accurate. And then the echocardiograph, the lady there, when I did the, your heart test, she didn't charge me anything there. But then she wanted me to do an extra test because I was overweight at one point. So that's what this is right here. And that was $100. So, I would say that this was accurate. Saved $30 there. This, is where you guys are going to go. Everyone has to do this, has to do a TAC, and this was already paid for. So I didn't have to pay anything for this. It's a CD. They give you this CD, and this is the part of the video where, I had to go in that little skinny tube. You had to put your hands up, and you go in a tube. So that's already paid for. And then this was an extra test that I had to do right here. And make sure you guys bring, make sure you have some pesos on you, but if not, if you have a card, that's fine too, because they don't take, dollars there. So I was able to pay card and it came out to $25. So this was an extra test I needed to do because of my thyroid. This was an extra test. And then this was, everyone has to do this. Okay, guys? So So far we're on track with all the money. I saved 30 and 150, so 180 saved so far, not bad. But yeah, now I'm about to body this because I'm so hungry, guys. You're not allowed to eat before surgery or before your labs because it has to be fasted. And I was out all day until 3:30. So it's around 4 now. It took half an hour to get back to the house. I'm about to eat, and then dinner is gonna be like around 8. I can't eat past 9 because surgery is tomorrow, so I'll keep you guys updated. Oh my god, guys, I was so hungry I didn't even show you my salad.
Nicole Byer, I'm Nicole Byer, so is it okay
I'm
if I
gonna eat
take
and
over the
then
rest?
take a shower. So just so anyone who's thinking of doing this is literally fully prepared, this is how you take your showers. So they heat up the hot water for you. You can have obviously the cold water going, but it's cold. And yeah, you kind of just wet yourself real quick, scrub your body, wet your hair, put shampoo, and then put the warm water to rinse. This is the reality of it, so if it's not something like you don't think you could do, that's like one thing. But it was fine, you know what I mean? I just took my shower.